Welcome to Tingling Goosebumps. The following are true stories told by people who truly believe happened to them. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. Without wasting any more time, let's get started. It was Halloween night, and the moon hung low in the sky, casting eerie shadows across the desolate road as I drove down the winding, darkened highway. The air outside was heavy with an unsettling silence, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves and the faint whispers of the wind. I was alone, but I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. As I rounded a bend, a flicker of movement caught my eye. A figure draped in tattered rags emerged from the woods, its face obscured by a mask of twisted metal. My heart pounded, and I swerved to avoid it, the tires screeching on the asphalt. But when I glanced in my rearview mirror, the figure was gone. I sped up, desperate to escape the terror that had suddenly enveloped me. The road seemed to stretch endlessly into the abyss, each mile marker passing by like a mocking reminder of my isolation. The radio crackled to life, emitting a spine-chilling tune, a dissonant melody that echoed in my ears. A dim glow appeared in the distance, the flickering lights of an old, abandoned house. I pulled over, my hands trembling as I debated seeking refuge within its decaying walls. With trepidation, I approached the building, the creaking floorboards announcing my presence. The air was heavy with the stench of decay, and as I explored the haunted interior, I discovered a room shrouded in darkness. The walls were adorned with sinister drawings, and in the corner, a tattered journal lay open. I read the entries, each one more deranged than the last, detailing the malevolent spirit that dwelled here. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream pierced the night, and I turned to see the figure from the road standing in the doorway, its mask now revealing a grotesque smile. It raised a knife, and I knew my only chance at escape was to run deeper into the darkness of the house, where the vengeful spirit awaited. As I fled into the shadowy unknown, I realized that this Halloween night held true terror beyond anything I could have ever imagined. I stumbled through the maze-like corridors of the haunted house, my heart pounding like a drum in my chest. The walls seemed to close in around me, and the malevolent spirit's presence grew stronger with every step. The eerie whispers of the wind outside were now joined by the chilling, incoherent murmurs that seemed to emanate from the very walls. In my desperate flight, I came upon a room that felt different from the rest. It was bathed in an eerie crimson light, and at its center stood an ancient, ornate mirror. My reflection in the glass was warped and grotesque, as if the mirror itself was a gateway to another realm. With the figure from the road closing in behind me, I had no choice but to step through the mirror, hoping against hope that it would lead me to safety. As I crossed the threshold, I felt a sudden rush of cold and was immediately transported to a place of surreal darkness. I found myself in a realm that defied all logic and reason. It was a nightmarish dreamscape filled with monstrous shadows and sinister whispers that clawed at my sanity. The malevolent spirit's presence was all-encompassing, and I realized I had entered its domain. With each passing moment, the boundaries of reality and nightmare blurred, and I struggled to distinguish between the real and the surreal. The spirit's haunting laughter echoed around me, and I knew it was toying with me, relishing in my terror. But I couldn't give in to fear. With every ounce of strength, I gathered my courage and confronted the spirit, demanding it release me from its nightmarish grasp. The spirit hesitated, its presence weakening as I continued to defy it. In one final deafening scream, it dissipated into the darkness. I was abruptly thrust back into the haunted house, the mirror shattering behind me. The malevolent figure lay broken on the floor, and I escaped the cursed place, forever changed by the horrors I had witnessed. As I drove away, the moon cast its eerie light on the now silent road, and I knew that the malevolent spirit had been vanquished, at least for now. But the memory of that Halloween night would haunt me, a chilling reminder that darkness and malevolence could lurk in the most unexpected places.